The Wood Straight of Sydney.
Look at that in World of Sport. But back to Moonee Valley, and in the first event, Carome Boy the favourite at 11 to 8. Here's Brian Markovic.
Coming off the back of the 450-metre turn, Isn't Like a Fortune. Carome Boy, the favourite, now raced away before the turn. 6 metres to Seek and Hanover. Killaway can't go on. Gilt Edge gets to third. Then Copper Class from Tamara Valley, Vienna Chime, Glen Tucky, Raperio and Easy Mark. But Carome Boy raced away at the top of the straight, and the first favourite straightens up 12 metres. 2 in second place in Gilt Edge on the outside. Then Seek and Hanover, and 10 metres away Killaway. But Carome Boy, with that freak rails run of the 550, is drawing away and scores by 6 metres. Carome Boy by 6 metres to Gilt Edged. 6 metres away third was Seek and Hanover.
And the favourite home in the first, Carome Boy 11 to 8. Second, Gilt Edged at 5s, and Seek and Hanover third at 6s. In the second, Power of Carome, the favourite at odds on.
Line good for the second event. Kentuck out wide, hard up on the gate. They're set and they're racing. Charlie Acton went away nicely. Power of Carome being hard driven, looking for the lead. Lightning 2 also going forward. Kentuck 5 wide coming off the back. In behind them came To Learn Tim, followed by Otani. Lightning 2 in the centre, holding out Power of Carome 3 wide. And Barrow Birch holding them all at bay for the moment, but Lightning 2 will cross and lead Power of Carome. So the favourites had no luck in the first 250 metres. In behind them came Barrow Birch racing third the fence, and Kentuck now easing for the one-out trail. In behind them came Otani, followed by Kentuck on the outside. Then Charlie Acton. Back in behind them, Trueburn, To Learn Tim restrained second and third last from Festival Summer. And Diamond Maker back at the tail. 2 circuits out. In front, Lightning 2 by 4 metres to Barrow Birch, and Power of Carome sitting up third without cover. Kentuck having a nice trail, 1 out early, followed by Otani. Then Charlie Acton on the back of Kentuck. From second last now, Diamond Maker 3 wide going forward. Racing 1 off the fence there, Trueburn, followed by Festival Summer, and To Learn Tim as last. Out of the straight once again, and Lightning 2 in front. He's 5 metres to Barrow Birch. Kentuck now 3 wide going forward. Power of Carome also going with him. Diamond Maker racing 3 wide from Charlie Acton. Otani back on the fence is working up. Kentuck moves up within a metre of Lightning 2, and Diamond Maker posted wide and going forward. In behind them, Trueburn from Festival Summer, and To Learn Tim as last. A lap and a quarter left to go. Lightning 2, 2 metres in front. Diamond Maker out 3 wide, working up to them. In the centre is Kentuck, and back on the fence, Barrow Birch. Power of Carome racing 5th and 1 out after working early. Otani is now 3 back on the fence, followed by Charlie Acton. In behind them came Trueburn, followed by Festival Summer, and To Learn Tim as last. Well, Diamond Maker can't cross for the moment. Kentuck is keeping him out there 3 wide, and 1 second left to go. He won't get across either, Diamond Maker. It's Lightning 2 a metre in front of Kentuck, and Diamond Maker posted wide. In behind them came Barrow Birch, followed by Power of Carome. He's now latching to the back of Diamond Maker. To Learn Tim from the rear now hooking out 3 wide, followed by Charlie Acton. Otani is back on the fence, followed by Trueburn, and Festival Summer last. Along the back of the 650 they're packing up. Lightning 2 just in front, 2 metres to Kentuck. Diamond Maker still racing wide. Barrow Birch racing 4th. Power of Carome now hooks to the outside, 4 wide. In behind them came Charlie Acton, followed by To Learn Tim. He'll have to go 5 and 6 wide. Otani is back on the fence, followed by Trueburn, and 4 metres away Festival Summer. Lightning 2 though, 400 metres out, is ahead in front of Kentuck. Here's Power of Carome out wide, making ground. Diamond Maker gone. Barrow Birch is back on the fence. To Learn Tim now hooking out 6 wide, making ground. In behind them came Otani from Festival Summer, Charlie Acton, Trueburn. At the top of the straight, a line of 3. Lightning 2, 2 metres in front. Power of Carome on the outside is out after him, followed by Kentuck, and To Learn Tim on the outside is starting the fly. Power of Carome has got to Lightning 2. To Learn Tim on the outside is out after Power of Carome. Power of Carome just in front. To Learn Tim wearing him down on the outside. I don't know. Maybe Power of Carome has just got there from To Learn Tim in a tight photo. Third placing in the event. There's a wall of them there. Lightning 2. Barrow Birch, Otani, Festival Summer. Close up in the event, Kentuck, then Charlie Acton, Diamond Maker, and last in was Trueburn.
Yes, well called, Brian Markovic. There was only a lip in it, but Power of Carome got the decision 10 to 9 on. To Learn Tim 7 to 2, and Lightning 2 at 6s. And the Angelique Stakes, the third, Spare Bow, the popular pick at 2 to 1.
Racing Oh, Sparebow was broken up shortly after. Constantable was also out of its gear and running straight to an early lead. Satan Romeo coming off the back from Skipper Bray. Super Tinge racing 5 wide. 3 wide there is our Sally. Gulben Action 1 off the fence, and back on the fence Tarleton Kid. In behind them came Leave Us Alone, followed by the Dark Ones Constantable, and 15 metres away Sparebow. Around the turn in the first circuit, Satan Romeo in front by 2 metres to our Sally. Easing for the 1 out trail Gulben Action, racing third on the leaders. Back early is Tarleton Kid. And Super Tinge 3 wide going forward. 4 metres away to Dark Ones, followed by Leave Us Alone. Then Skipper Bray from Constantable, and 4 metres away tacking up a Sparebow. 2 circuits out, and John Ryan has Satan Romeo clear by 4 metres to our Sally. Super Tinge now working up to them out wide. Tarleton Kid back on the fences pulling double, followed by Gulben Action racing 5th. The Dark Ones racing 3 back on the fence, followed by Leave Us Alone. Sparebow now making ground the fence. Second last Skipper Bray, and 4 metres away Constantable. At the lap and 3/4 mark, entering the back straight, and Satan Romeo on top by 5 metres to Super Tinge, who's still racing wide. Tarleton Kid now 1 off the fence. Back in behind them is our Sally. The Dark Ones on the rail racing 5th. In behind them Gulben Action, followed by Sparebow. 4 metres to Leave Us Alone, travelling comfortably, followed by Skipper Bray, and 6 metres away Constantable. At the 1250 metre turn, Satan Romeo left alone. He's pacing to perfection by 4 metres to Super Tinge, who works 1 off the fence now without cover. 2 metres away third is Tarleton Kid. 1 by 1 is our Sally. 5th on the fence to Dark Ones. On its back in turn, but 4 back on the fence is Sparebow. Gulben Action 3 back on the outside. Leave Us Alone now going forward, followed by Skipper Bray, and 5 metres away Constantable. A circuit to go. Satan Romeo in front. He's had a great run by a metre. 2 Super Tinge on the outside, and he's worked awfully hard. Going forward now, Leave Us Alone off the track, and Skipper Bray is trailing him. Tarleton Kid racing third the fence, followed by our Sally. Then Gulben Action, followed by the Dark Ones. Sparebow now second last, and 4 metres away Constantable 3 wide. In the final lap of the 700, it's Satan Romeo. At the moment, he's the one to beat by 3 metres to Super Tinge. Leave Us Alone out 3 wide. On the leader's back is Tarleton Kid. 4 metres away, the Dark Ones held up. On its outside is our Sally. Then Skipper Bray not going well. In behind them, Sparebow from Gulben Action, and 6 metres away Constantable. At the 500, though, it's still Satan Romeo held together 2 metres in front. Super Tinge on the outside under a lot of pressure. So's Leave Us Alone out 3 wide, and Satan Romeo going easily before the turn. In behind them came Tarleton Kid, followed by the Dark Ones now making ground. In behind them came our Sally. Sparebow squeezing through in the centre, followed by Gulben Action, Constantable, and Skipper Bray. Satan Romeo, they straightened up 4 metres in front. Super Tinge is gone. Leave Us Alone is out after Satan Romeo. The Dark Ones on the outside making ground. Satan Romeo 3 metres in front. Leave Us Alone, the Dark Ones and Sparebow are trying to pick him up, but Satan Romeo left alone in the lead, and too good. Satan Romeo wins 2.5 metres. The Dark Ones may have run second. Leave Us Alone maybe third. A nose to Sparebow, an excellent performance. Tarleton Kid close up. Then Constantable, a pretty good run from Gulben Action out.
2 metres the winning margin in favour of Satan Romeo at 9 to 4. To Dark Ones 8 and Leave Us Alone 20. Sparebow, the favourite unplaced, galloped out. The main event, the Victoria Oaks final. Elkadoe, the favourite at 5 to 4.
All set. Green light on there racing. Beginning quickly, El Cadeau on the inside. Holds them out from Art Lamond. Austretto cutting across from 5. Try to head off El Cadeau and also Art Lamond. In behind them, 6 metres away, Zamboanga, followed by Tender Trap. Austretto has buckled on that top turn. She's out of a gear, Austretto. El Cadeau now left clear. Austretto now settles down back of the tail. She's lost about 65 metres. El Cadeau in front in the straight the first time. From in second placing, Art Lamond being restrained. And Zamboanga going forward. On the leader's back and racing fourth early is English Beauty. 5 metres away, Tender Trap, working up on the outside as they greet the judge the first time is Mary's Prospect, followed by Ardina. Hyperstat second last, and 8 metres away, tacking up now is our Stretto. Out of the straight, short of 2 circuits to go. El Cadeau clear by 3 metres to on the outside, Zamboanga. English Beauty racing third. Ardlamont now fourth in the 1 out trail. On her back in turn is Tender Trap. Ardina back on the fence. 4 metres away, Mary's Prospect. Tacking up now, back on the fence, second last, our Stretto. And 2 metres away, Hyperstat. At the 1600 along the back once again, El Cadeau, she's 4 metres in front of Zamboanga. Racing third is English Beauty, fourth is Art Lamond. Ardina 3 back on the fence, followed by Tender Trap. Our Stretto now 4 back on the rail, followed by Mary's Prospect, and Hyperstat is last. 1350 metres out. Elkado, she's had a great run by 2 metres to Zamboanga. 3 metres away third is English Beauty, followed by Outlamont racing fourth. Tender Trappers on the outside of Ardina. Austretto third last on the inside of Mary's Prospect, and 4 metres away Hyperstat. Around the turn now, 1 circuit left to go in the Victoria Oaks final. Elkado, she's been in front from the outset and left alone and well rated by Stephen Dove. By a sulky's length to Zamboanga, who's worked pretty hard. 2 metres away third is English Beauty. 1 by 1 is Outlamont. On her back is Tender Trap. On the fence is Ardina. Working up is Mary's Prospect, followed by Austretto, and 4 metres away Hyperstat. Out of the straight, 800 metres to go. Elkado, she now quickens up. She's 4 metres in front. Zamboanga the outside and a lot of pressure. English Beauty racing third, followed by Outlamont the outside. Working up as Tender Trap. On the fence is Ardina. Back in behind the Austretto. Going forward, Mary's Prospect out 3 wide, and Hyperstat is last. At the 550, Elkado, she's 4 metres in front and sitting pretty for the moment from Zamboanga under a lot of pressure. Outlamont out 3 wide going forward. English Beauty racing fourth on the fence. 5 metres away, Ardina coming 1 off the rail. Austretto making some ground the fence, followed by Tender Trappers going forward. In behind them came Mary's Prospect, followed by Hyperstat. Elkado around the turn though at 250. She straightens up 4 metres in front. Zamboanga can't go on. Outlamont making some ground. English Beauty back on the fence. Then Austretto held up, followed by Tender Trap. At the 120, Elkado 2 metres in front. Outlamont on the outside. Here's English Beauty now getting a split. She's coming out after Elkado. Elkado just in front. English Beauty draws to it in the shadows of the post, and English Beauty has won by a metre to Elkado. 2 metres away third was Tender Trap. Then Hyperstat from Outlamont and Ardina. Zamboanga back in behind them, followed by Mary's Prospect. And Austretto got into a bit of bother, 150 metres out, and finished back at the tail.
Well, a great result for the bookmakers in the Oaks. English Beauty at 50s, defeating the 5-4 favourite Elkado, and Tender Trap third at 8-1. It was the first 4 races from the Valley, back with the last 5 after this break.
Tuesday.
Favourite Young Pride at 5-2.
On the Supreme Ruler from 1, couldn't go early, drops out to the tail. Whirly Dream from the outside began quickly, draws 3 metres in front, trying to head off Young Pride. The first turn comes up and Young Pride will hold out Whirly Dream. Cobb Apollo off the second row began quickly and going forward now out wide. In behind them came Ombre Garçon, followed by Magic Madge. 5 metres away Springfield Raja, followed by Thorlo Bell. In behind them back in the field Pebble Hanover, Henry Bruce, and the Supreme Ruler last. Working down the straight the first time, and Cobb Apollo on the outside works up within 2 metres of Young Pride. Racing third the fence is Magic Madge, and Whirly Dream now fourth in the 1-out trail. Ombre Garçon on his back, making ground the fence to little bloke Henry Bruce. In behind them came Springfield Raja, then Thorlo Bell from Pebble Hanover, and the Supreme Ruler last. Young Pride up in front of the straight, and Springfield Raja now from midfield is going forward. On the leader's back is Magic Madge. Cobb Apollo racing second without cover. Whirly Dream racing fifth on the outside as Springfield Raja goes forward. Henry Bruce back on the paint, 2 metres away Ombre Garçon, then Thorlo Bell, followed by Pebble Hanover, and 5 metres away the Supreme Ruler. Springfield Raja can't get in, he's posted wide, and now grabbing hold and being restrained, and Young Pride at the 1350 metre turn, 4 metres in front of Cobb Apollo. Magic Madge having a nice trail third, the leader's back, 4 metres away Whirly Dream, then Henry Bruce, followed by Ombre Garçon, 5 metres away Thorlo Bell, 1 off the fence, keeping Springfield Raja wide, then Pebble Hanover, and the Supreme Ruler still last. At the 1,000 around the turn, Young Pridey has been tested in front. He's 2 metres to Cobb Apollo, who's worked hard. Third placing Magic Madge, and Whirly Dream racing fourth. On its back in turn is Ombre Garçon, followed by Henry Bruce. Springfield Raja 3 wide, not going anywhere, followed by Thorlo Bell, then Pebble Hanover, and the Supreme Ruler 3 wide going forward. Leaving the straight, it's Young Pride. He's held together 2 metres in front of Cobb Apollo, who has worked. Third placing Magic Madge, followed by Whirly Dream. Henry Bruce racing fifth on the inside of Ombre Garçon. 4 metres away Thorlo Bell. He hasn't spent a penny. The Supreme Ruler 3 wide. Springfield Raja beaten, and Pebble Hanover second last. Young Pride though 550 metres out. 2 metres to Cobb Apollo. 2 metres away third, Magic Madge locked up, followed by Whirly Dream. He's enjoyed a nice trail and peels to the outside, 3 wide. Henry Bruce now coming 1 off the fence. Ombre Garçon back in behind them. Then Thorlow Bell, Pebble Hanover, the Supreme Ruler. And 6 metres away, Springfield Yar Jar. Around the turn to the 250 though. Young Pride 2 metres in front. Whirly Dream on the outside gets to a clear second. Under a lot of pressure, Cobb Apollo. Magic Madge back on the fence and Henry Bruce in behind them now goes to the outside. Young Pride though straightens up 2 metres to Whirly Dream. Henry Bruce on the outside is out after them. Young Pride just in front. Whirly Dream has grabbed it in turn. Henry Bruce on the outside and Thorlow Bell late on the outside coming quickly. Henry Bruce just in front near the line. Thorlow Bell lunging. Henry Bruce in front and Henry Bruce has wanted a neck on the line to Thorlow Bell. 4 metres away third. Whirly Dream just in front of Young Pride. Then Cobb Apollo from Ombre Garçon, Pebble Hanover, Springfield Raja, Magic Madge, and the Supreme Ruler has run last.
Another big result for the bookies. 33-1 Henry Bruce, 7-2 Thorlow Bell, and 7's Whirly Dream, with the favourite not finding a great deal. Young Pride at 5-2. In the final of the Eureka Series Race 6, Devil's Laugh the favourite at odds on.
Polanski out 3 wide, making ground. Boone Gary 1 off the fence, followed by Banjo Patterson. Passed them by Navy, Laura Bow, Galaxy Blue, and Scottish Victory last. The favourite though, Devil's Laugh, straightens up 2 metres in front of Polanski the outside. 4 metres away, Boone Gary now out in the clear and making ground. On the outside, Polanski getting within a metre of Devil's Laugh, but the favourites pulling out plenty. Devil's Laugh ahead in front. He's holding Polanski. He's too tough for them. Devil's Laugh, he wins by a metre to Polanski. 6 metres away third, Galaxy Blue.
Devil's Laugh 7-4 on, 2 good for Polanski at 15s and Galaxy Blue at 10s. In the Trotters Free for All, Admiral Aaron the favourite at 7-4.
Clear on the outside, she's now under pressure. Big General racing third. Mount Arm 3 wide now going forward, and Trinket out 4 wide. Around the turn though with the 250, Game Emity held together. Dick Lee looks across, he has the mare beaten down South Clare. Mount Arm looking a chance on the outside, making ground with Trinket the outside at the 150. It's still Game Emity 2 metres in front. Mount Arm and also Trinket are coming out after Game Emity. Game Emity flicking the tail, it's 2 metres in front. It's holding them near the line, and Game Emity gets home by 2 metres to Trinket. 2 metres away third was Mount Arm, then Big General.
Game Ebony leading most of the way at 5s to beat Trinket at 5s. Mount Arm 7-2. The favourite distance, Admiral Aaron at 7-4. In the 8th event, equal favourites here, Tendency and Abu Hassan.
From El McCollin, Falcon Select. Around the turn though at the 250. Torvanger 2 metres in front of Willie Bray on the outside. Then Pacing Eros, followed by Abu Hassan. Then Light Appeal and Tendency right off the track. And the driver has lost one back in the field there. It's Abu Hassan. At the 150, Willie Bray has got 2. Torvanger. Then Pacing Eros on the outside. Tendency making ground. Pacing Eros grabbing Willie Bray. Tendency the outsider starting to fly. Tendency got up right on the line and beaten Willie Bray and Pacing Eros.
Here's a big run by Tendency. 2's equal. Willie Bray 40s, Pacing Eros 25s. The other equal favourite, Abu Hassan, came down on the turn. In the last Aldershot, the favourite at 2's on.
Them came Master away from Sale Satan and 6 metres away Matt Sam. Around the turn though at the 250, Irish Brave being joined by Aldershot on the outside. 4 metres away Carome Kenny, followed by Street Talk. Aldershot has got to Irish Brave on straightening up though. Carome Kenny on the outside is starting to bridge the gap. Aldershot a metre in front. Carome Kenny on the outside is out after Aldershot. Irish Brave boxing on, but he's too good, Aldershot. Aldershot wins by 4 metres to Carome Kenny. 4 metres away third. It's tight between Pine Spirit on the outside and Irish Bray.
Favourite home in the last Aldershot, 2's on. Carome Kenny 9-2 and Pine Spirit 25s. The doubles last night, daily on 2 and 6, $85.60. The extra on 5 and 9, $106.70. And the quaddie on 5, 2, 9 and 6, $3,478.60. Not the greatest of nights for the punters at the Valley last night. That's it from World of Sport Replay. A big day coming up in World of Sport. Highlights of the Inter-Dominion, the Sydney Cup, and also an exclusive interview with injured Bomber star Paul van der Haar. So hope you can stay with us. Sandy Roberts next with World of Sport. All my gear from Maple Southland. See you next week.
World of Sport Replay was another 7 Sport presentation. And